Understanding tax compliance unravels like an intricate narrative, weaving through the fabric of societal norms, economic principles, and individual motivations. It's a tale that stretches beyond the simple application of laws and penalties, delving into the colorful spectrum of human behavior and the myriad factors that influence a person's decision to comply with tax obligations. This journey reveals not just the mechanics of taxation, but the essence of our social contract, where mutual trust and collective responsibility form the foundation of civic life. At the heart of tax compliance lies a delicate balance between voluntary and enforced compliance. Voluntary compliance, the ideal scenario, stems from a citizen's recognition of the importance of taxes in funding public services, infrastructure, and social welfare. It reflects trust in government and a sense of duty toward the collective well-being. On the other hand, enforced compliance relies on detection and punishment, serving as a necessary deterrent when voluntary compliance falters. Several key factors influence an individual's decision to comply with tax laws. Economic factors such as the perceived fairness of the tax system and an individual's financial situation are significant. When taxpayers believe that tax rates are fair and that the system distributes burdens and benefits equitably, they are more likely to comply. Perceptions of value in public services further reinforce compliance, while a belief in systemic unfairness or inefficient use of tax revenues can erode trust and lead to evasion. Tax compliance is a complex issue that involves a combination of motivations, from economic self-interest to social values and legal frameworks. Understanding the factors that drive individuals to comply requires a multidimensional approach, one that balances the need for revenue with equity and fairness. Ultimately, fostering a tax system built on trust, transparency, and shared responsibility, enhancing voluntary tax compliance requires a thoughtful approach that makes it easier for taxpayers to fulfill their obligations. Simplifying the tax filing process, providing clear guidance, and offering accessible online options can significantly reduce the complexity that often discourages compliance. Educating taxpayers about the benefits their contributions provide, such as funding for public services and infrastructure, helps reinforce the connection between paying taxes and the common good, turning tax payments into a civic duty rather than a burden. Trust between tax authorities and taxpayers is another key factor. When taxpayers perceive the system as fair, transparent, and responsive, they are more inclined to comply voluntarily. Incentives like tax credits or deductions can also motivate timely and accurate filings, rewarding compliance and making the process feel more collaborative. Technology can further improve compliance by streamlining tax administration and reducing the potential for errors or evasion. By making compliance easier and less time-consuming, tax authorities can foster a more cooperative relationship with taxpayers. The global landscape of taxation presents a complex and multifaceted challenge, necessitating a coordinated international response to effectively combat tax crimes and enhance compliance. In an era marked by rapid globalization, where capital flows effortlessly across borders and businesses navigate a labyrinth of jurisdictions, the need for a robust and collaborative approach to taxation has never been more critical. The ongoing efforts by international bodies, particularly the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD, exemplify this commitment. Initiatives like the Base Erosion and Profit Shifting, BEPS project, and the Common Reporting Standard, CRS, are pivotal in closing the gaps in international tax rules, ensuring that multinational corporations contribute their fair share to the economies in which they operate. The BEPS initiative, through its comprehensive action plans, seeks to realign taxation with economic substance and value creation. By addressing the loopholes that allow profits to be shifted to low-tax jurisdictions, the OECD aims to create a fairer tax system that holds businesses accountable and ensures that tax revenues are generated where economic activities actually occur. The CRS further strengthens this effort by facilitating the automatic exchange of financial information between jurisdictions, making it increasingly difficult for taxpayers to conceal assets and income offshore. Together, these initiatives signify a robust commitment to fostering fairness, transparency, and justice in the global tax landscape. However, the path toward enhanced global tax compliance is fraught with challenges. Variations in national tax laws, concerns over sovereignty, and the complexity of implementing international agreements pose significant hurdles. Despite these obstacles, the momentum for cooperation is gaining strength. The recognition that no country can effectively combat tax crimes in isolation has led to a collaborative spirit among nations. This shared understanding underscores the importance of international cooperation in creating a more equitable and transparent global tax system. In addition to these regulatory frameworks, cultivating a culture of compliance within societies is essential. This endeavor transcends mere enforcement and punitive measures. It requires a strategic focus on education and public awareness. By embedding tax education into school curricula and engaging the public through outreach initiatives, we can transform the perception of taxes from a burdensome obligation into a vital civic duty. When individuals understand how their tax contributions fund essential services, such as education, healthcare, and infrastructure, they are more likely to embrace compliance willingly. Ultimately, fostering a culture of compliance is about changing perceptions and shifting societal attitudes toward taxation. It requires time, effort, and engagement from all sectors of society. The rewards of this cultural shift are profound. A society where individuals and businesses participate knowledgeably and willingly in the tax system contributes to the common good. In this vision of compliance, taxes are not merely legal requirements. They reflect a community's commitment to equity, solidarity, and shared prosperity. In this interconnected world, the path to enhanced tax compliance is a collective journey. It involves a steadfast commitment to fairness, collaboration, and innovation, creating a global tax environment where compliance is the norm and tax crimes are the exception. Through persistent efforts, the international community can lay the groundwork for a future where the principles of equity and justice underpin the tax system, ultimately benefiting all members of society.